this the life cycle?
Yeah, this is pretty much the life cycle. So here it depicts the queen bee being with her head sticking outwards and her butt inwards. She's laying the egg. Here's the egg. Then it forms into the larva stasis. Then the pre-adult bee, and then the baby, and then the brand new bee being born. Okay. And what they do is the bee eats its way out of its little honeycomb cell.
Oh, did not know all that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, they're busy little.
They're busy
little people. Yeah.
Yeah. And over here we do have our actual bees.
You do?
Uh-huh.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Working hot.
Yeah. Because this is a 6-week-old rescue that we did with R&J. And so you can tell it's a rescue because of these rubber bands. Now this honeycomb was split into 2 pieces. So what they did was they put rubber bands on here to hold that honeycomb in place and use it and have it as a guideline for the bees so they can rebuild upward and in between the frame and the 2 chunks.
Oh wow.
Yep. And so right now this is an approximate estimate, 3,000 to 5,000 bees in here right now.
Wow.
And every single one of these is a girl. We've yet to see any boys.
How can you tell?
Well, okay, let's see if they'll move. So I don't know if you can see this right here. These dark orange spots that are under the bees right here, those are all girl eggs.
Oh,
Girl
wow.
eggs are flat when boy eggs are bubbled.
Oh wow.
And she's just been nonstop laying all these girls. Because she lays up to 2,300 to 2,500 eggs a day.
So are those going to be queens?
No, there's not going to be more than one queen. There's always one queen at a time in the cell.
So are they just workers?
They're workers. Because women bees do all the work in the hive.
Oh,
Because men only do 2 things. They eat and they procreate.
Just like everybody. I wasn't gonna say it.
Yeah, very much. But yeah, no, the girls do all the work.
I
They
did
bring
not
in
know
the
that.
food. They take care of the babies. They do everything.
So they're the ones that go out and pollinate the flowers.
Yes.
There's no boys that do that.
Mm-mm. All they do is eat and procreate. They only have 2 jobs. And once those jobs are done, they die out.
Oh, wow.
Because during the procreation process, what that happens is 12 to 15 male bees will be with the queen at a time, and then she will rip it out, guts and all, and she will keep it in her.
Good
But
night.
6 hours later, they'll actually die because it'll look like they're doing a little drunken walk, like you see some drunk people doing. And then the best thing to just do for them is just to kill them, to step on them. Because I would imagine it's a very painful way to die.
Oh, wow.
And this here, ma'am, is the comb that we take out of the hive when we rescue it. And then we rubber band it in. And we take and put some of the babies and the larvae out of the hive, make sure that, there's some in here.
Oh, wow.
And then they will finish filling this out with wax and go ahead and build their hive up in the transfer box.
Oh, wow. That's pretty cool.
And generally, this is called a trap out process, and that takes 28 days.
A trap out takes 28 days. We make a comb on the entry, and then we bring it down to a small hole where the bees can get out, but they can't get back in. And we set up like a nuke box,
Which is that over there?
and have it and spray it with lemongrass inside as a scent. And then they'll start coming and going in here. And once they start going in there, then we'll drop in 3 frames. A frame of honey, a frame of like the capped brood, and another frame that has the larvae in it.
Oh, wow. Did not know all that. That's pretty cool.
And if we don't get the queen, if she doesn't come out with the hive, then we have to re-queen the hive because they will not stay without a queen.
Yeah, I work for the Postal Service, and we have bees come in.
Correct.
And if they get out, they don't leave the box
Right.
because the queen's
Because
in
mama's
there.
in there.
Yep. Everything
So-
revolves around.
They're trying to get back into her.
So it's very cool, actually. I knew you guys had bees. We stumbled on them by accident one day.
Uh-huh.
I just thought you had them to pollinate the flowers. I did not know you sold honey.
Yes, the honey up in the gift shop
There's
is
also-
from the Botanica bees.
Yep. But yeah, we mainly do this to educate younger and new or older generations about why you shouldn't kill the bees. Because if
Right.
you kill the bees, you're going to kill us as well.
Right.
Because if the bees go extinct, 5 years later, the human race will go extinct.
Oh, wow.
And that's because every third bite you take is actually been pollinated by a bee. So regardless if it's from Kentucky Fried Chicken to a milkshake, at one point in time, there's an ingredient in there
It's
that has
been-
been pollinated by a bee.
Like the grain that the cattle eat is pollinated by the bees.
Oh, wow. That is very nice. It's a good thing you guys are doing.
Yeah. 'Cause
It's a lot of fun.
It is fun. It's tedious, but it's fun.
I like this.
Melted one time, this piece, and see it still has bee parts and stuff in it. Then the next time it's melted, it's a lighter color.
Oh, wow.
And every time we melt it and filter it out, it gets lighter and lighter in color. The wax does.
Wow.
And a new hive, a way to tell a new hive, the comb is white.
Oh.
And it turns yellow through different processes of the hive.
And I heard that if you take a spoonful of honey a day from the place that you live,
Yeah, in your area.
you will get a lot of allergies
It
going
helps with
away.
the allergies, yes.
Yeah, because
And you don't want to overheat honey because it will kill the natural bacteria that's in there
oh,
for our benefit.
all right. Well, thank you so much.
Uh-huh.